Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing great. I am out here on my morning walk with my baby in the snow. We just had a little bit of snow the past few days and I'm so excited because I just absolutely love snow. We don't really get much here where I live. And today I want to talk about something that I really experienced the past few months, and that is that myopia is crippling. And I didn't really, I always knew that having myopia was kind of made my life a little bit more difficult, but I didn't really experience it being so difficult until recently when I just gave birth to my baby. For reference, I used to wear minus 5.5 diopter glasses. Mine was 5.5 minus 5.25 was my highest prescription, and I am currently wearing minus 3 in my right eye, minus 2.75 in my left eye. I just feel like when you're going through life and you're at a point where my baby just woke up, where you are just at a vulnerable state yourself, having myopia just makes everything a lot more difficult. I was just newly postpartum, and I had, giving birth takes it could take a long time, and my husband and I were up for almost 24 hours, and so we were so exhausted. We hadn't had any sleep, and so we were alternating time with the baby and time to sleep at the hospital. And so it was my turn to be with the baby, and my husband was sleeping, and I was on the bed sitting, and I just gave birth, so I was not in the best physical state. So I was just kind of sitting, holding my baby, and I wanted to get up and go grab something, and I needed to go find something. And the hospital room was a little bit the lights were out. There was a little bit of light, but it was not that much. And I had to go find something, and I couldn't see it. I was like, where in the world is it? And I was not wearing my glasses, and I just could not find the thing that I needed to find. So I was calling out to my husband. He wouldn't wake up because he was just exhausted. And so eventually I had to call the emergency button to call a nurse to come help me find my glasses. And having to do that just makes you so dependent on glasses. And in those first few weeks of being postpartum and taking care of our baby, I was, a lot of the times, 90% of my waking hour at the beginning was nursing my baby. And so when I was nursing my baby, he was so so close, so I didn't want to wear my glasses to look so close. So I would take off my glasses, and I could see fine, up to 30 centimeters without glasses. But then I would have to get up and go do something, and go find something, maybe change diapers, go, change some clothes, find clothes. And I couldn't do that without my glasses. And I just felt so dependent. And I had to constantly go find my glasses, put on my glasses. And then when I was nursing my baby, take off my glasses. And then I got to a point where I just realized that, I need to keep my glasses on me at all times. I would put my glasses up on my head, and then bring it down when I need to see far, and I'll put it back up when I need to nurse my baby. And it was just so annoying. And before, I could just go to sleep, leave my glasses wherever in the house, and then in the morning go do my morning stuff and just kind of be without glasses for an hour and not really think much of it, and then find my glasses whenever I needed to go outside to look in the distance and start my day. But now I have my glasses with me at the nightstand all the time. like I can't go on, I can't have a day without, I can't have a second of the day without having my glasses right beside me, because I don't know at what point I might need to put on my glasses and see, be able to see the world. And so, you know, when you just have a baby, you're up, you're constantly like taking care of baby, feeding, changing diapers. And so I'm not like, I don't have a night, you know, a full night's sleep. I wake up every 2 to 3 hours. Right now it's much better. He's sleeping a bit longer now, but the first 2 months I was up maybe every 2 to 3 hours, and in the middle of the night I don't want to wake, you know, my husband up. I have little nights, a little light that I turn on, but it's honestly not enough to go without glasses, and so I need to constantly wear my glasses, even at night. It just makes me so annoyed, and to think that I created this problem for myself. Really, I didn't need to wear glasses. I had perfect vision as a child. I didn't need glasses. I kind of, you know, obviously with the help of the optometrists and the optometry industry, I ended up with myopia. And my myopia got worse and worse and worse by wearing glasses. And just to think that I don't need this. You know, I really don't need this. I am so motivated to work on my eyesight. I have been progressing much slower lately because I was pregnant. If you've watched my last video, I talked about how my eyesight, how pregnancy affected my eyesight. And so I have been pregnant and newly postpartum, so I've been kind of really slowing down, just kind of at a pause with my vision improvement. But I'm ready to pick it back up. This year is really the year I'm going to get down to -2. I really want to get there. And I'm so motivated. And having this experience really motivates me because I don't want myopia. I don't want to be dependent on my glasses, and I don't want to feel like I can't do certain things because I just can't see them. Okay. And yeah, so that's really my motivation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.